Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 1994 NASCAR Winston Cup Series season here at Pocono International Raceway. I think that's what it was called back then, or International Speedway, I think it was. Um, for the 13th running, I believe it's the 13th running of the 1994 season. Coming into this race, Morgan Shepherd is the points leader. I fixed the points. Morgan Shepherd's the points leader by 64 over Davey Allison. Dale Earnhardt is 36 points back from Davey Allison, so that means he's 102 points back from Morgan. And then it's about a whole race of points back to Jimmy Spencer. And then another 100 points back to Ken Schrader, who was the points leader, but ever since having 8 consecutive top 10s to start the season, he has finished outside the top 20. He's finished 29th or worse the last 4 races. So Ken is looking to turn it around today. He's looking for a good run to override all the terrible luck he's had. So with that being said, let's go through the field. We're brought to you by Budweiser. Budweiser, the official fuel in NASCAR for over 25 weeks. So Dale Earnhardt is on the pole today. Terry Labonte is his fellow race car driver second. Morgan Shepherd third. Jeff Gordon fourth. Ken Schrader fifth. Davey Allison sixth. Rusty Wallace seventh. Eighth is Bill Elliott. Ninth is Dale Jarrett, and running our top 10 is Lake Speed. Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd, Tom Bodine, Derek Cope, Ted Musgrave, Bobby Hamilton, Ernie Irvin, and Michael Waltrip. Sterling Marlin, Rick Wilson, Rick Mass in the 1, Harry Gant in his last season in the 33, Darrell Waltrip, Steve Grissom, Jeffrey Bodine, Kyle Petty, Jimmy Spencer, Rich Bickle, Dave Marcus, Ward Burton, the 32 of John Andretti, the 90 of Mike Wallace, the 40 of Kenny Wallace, 26 Dick Trickle, 23 Hutch Strickland, 19 Loy Allen Jr., Wally Dallenbach, Andy Belmont, Joe Nemechek, Jimmy Hensley, Bobby Labonte, and Billy Standridge round out your field, not your top 10. What the hell am I going to say? So the field's getting fired, and they're starting to roll off here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens today at Pocono International Speedway. This is the 1990 version of the track, and this is the track that we ran the first Davey Allison race on. So, yeah. I don't know why that was of any significance, but after over 2 years of me doing this, I'm almost through one season. That's a good pace. So take the green flag here. Dale Earnhardt leads them down into turn number 1. This is a very wide front stretch, of course, at Pocono Raceway, or International Speedway. You know where it is. They changed the name. And sail down into turn number 1. Look at them all fan out there. It looks like Terry Labonte actually checks up in the top groove there, holding up his fellow teammate, Jeff Gordon. And look at Ken Schrader slip into third place. Morgan Shepherd comes in the second. And now we got a little draft here on the inside. Rusty Wallace and Davey Allison, 2 forwards lined up. They go flying through turn number 2. You see the bumps at this track. It's a very bumpy racetrack. And now, they all hit the wall. That's great. It's a good sign. Things to come. We sailed back down to turn number 3. Dale Earnhardt leading over the 21 of Morgan Shepherd as we come off of turn number 3 down the back front stretch. And complete lap number 1. Look at Mark Martin pull an elevator move there as I flicked to the wrong camera. All the way down to the bottom groove from the top. And we sail them all back down to turn number 1 again. We have 3 Chevys in the top 4. And the highest running Pontiac as of this moment, if we were to go back through the field real quickly here, is Michael Waltrip. Right now it's just Ford and Chevy dominating the field right at the moment. And it looks like we have a caution I see on the lights there. And look at the 21 of Morgan Shepherd pull down. Oh, and the 25 is going to drop down instead of trying to race him back to the line for the caution here. What is the caution? Oh, my God. Loy Allen Jr. looks like he has died. And as we come down the front stretch here, Dale Earnhardt will lead him back to the line. So lap 2 caution. That looks like the 90 was also involved, so let's rewind here. Let's take a look and see what happened. I doubt anyone's gonna pit on this on this caution. Oh my God, there was a car upside down. Uh. Okay. Who was? Okay. What happened here? Okay, so Daryl gets turned by the 19, turns him down into the 90. The 90 goes spinning. These two get sent down into there. Oh, and this is okay. Now I see what's gonna happen here. The 19 is just gonna go. You know, brakes aren't an option. But then again, he's on the grass. I can understand that partially. Andy Belmont. Hold on one second. Oh, never mind. He got involved. Oh God. Hold on. Holy. So Loy Allen Jr. is gonna pull off his best 2009 Ryan Newman Talladega reenactment by going upside down, hitting a wall like that. Or maybe AJ Allmendinger 2010 slams the wall, spins on his roof a bunch of times, and then comes down to the grass and comes to rest in his grassy grave. Mike Wallace gets involved. Doesn't look like it wasn't like a big crash, but good God, Loy Allen Jr. went for a ride. I don't think that would have hurt him, but they would have shaken him up. God, I mean, just bam! Like that's the only hardest hit. You know, he spun around on his roof. Damn. All right then. Well, let's go back to where they are here, and that's what we already seen that. Let's see here. I don't think anyone's gonna pit. Oh God. Okay. So we're going to get ready to go green here. Let me just fast forward through this pace lap. We don't need to sit here for a whole pace lap at around Pocono, 2 freaking minutes. So the pace car pulls off. Dale Earnhardt, Morgan Shepherd, Ken Schrader, Terry Labonte, and Rusty Wallace are your top 5 as we go back green flag racing. So here we go. We're sending them all back into turn 1 again. Davey Allison's the first one to pull out. Now Ken Schrader is. And look at Ricky Rudd all the way in the back. They're going as low as he possibly can to get under the 16 as they all send them down in the 1 there. Look at Terry Labonte. He's going to get shuffled. Rusty Wallace is going to get by him. Looks like Davey Allison might get by him, but Davey's going to try and take 2 for 1 here. Oh no, Davey's going to slot back in line, but now Terry's going to get a big run on him here. Can he get under him down to the turn number 2? Nope. But now Ken Schrader slips up the track. Here comes Rusty Wallace again under the 25 car. Davey is now going to get to the outside of Rusty and try and make a pass on the outside there. And it looks like he's going to, and Davey's actually going to wind it up and try and get to the outside of the 25 here. Nope, he can't do it. But he's going to get the draft from the 25 here, and that's probably going to beat Rusty down in the 1 possibly. We already have another caution, I think. They're slowing down. Yeah, we already have another caution. There's more dirt and debris kicked up. Bill Elliott, who was up in the front. Something happened to Bill. Let's take a look what happened to Bill Elliott, the king of beers. Oh yeah, so he was 13th. He comes off of turn number 2, right on the quarter panel of Ted Musgrave, one of the M's here, and just touches him. Just want to touch him, man. And hooks him down into Jimmy Spencer and Rick Mast, and Rick Wilson as well. A lot of Ricks there. And it sends him spinning. And there's this little berm down here in the short chute here. Oh! Rick Mast just jumped the berm. What is this race? He goes spinning. Apparently that wall isn't real. And what the hell is Rick Mast gonna do here? Hold on one second. Oh, he's sliding. He's sliding. He can't figure this out. He doesn't know what life is anymore. Oh, he just parked it. God. I mean, Rick just was like, you know what? Here we go. He had him locked down. Look at how he has all the. He's just locking it down. Letting it slide. All right then. So, that's an interesting wreck. Doesn't look like it was a bad wreck. Just a bunch of cars spinning, but. So that's that. That's interesting. Oh boy. All right. Well, got another caution. And they're just passing the pace car because just I don't care. Now here's what I'm curious about. We're about halfway through this race. Who will pit now? That's the question. I think some people are going to pit here. Ah, one pitted. Yes, I wasn't wrong. Yes, he is damaged though, but he pitted still. I was really holding my breath. Oh, and so the 26. See, people are pitting. Yeah, we're just gonna fast forward and go back to green here. I'm really surprised people aren't pitting yet. Like, I think I have it on 3 times. You only go about 30 laps here, and it's lap 10. No, maybe you can go about to maybe lap 11 or 12, maybe. All right. Anyway, we're gonna have a 9-lap shootout here when they take the green flag. Here comes Dale Earnhardt leading down Morgan Shepherd, Ken Schrader, and Davey Allison, and Rusty Wallace. Your top 5. We're back green. 9 to go. And look at them all fan out again. Davey getting a big run on the number 25 here. Jeff Gordon taking him 3 wide down in the 1. He's going to think better about it. And now you see back up the front of the field here. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Maybe no Davey. Oh, yes, they are going to go 3 wide for second. Oh, they're banging. Doors are banging. Look at them. 3 wide for third now. Morgan Shepherd's going to get screwed out of that. And Davey Allison goes to second. Oh, they're darn. They're wrecking each other. Schrader goes around in the 2. Oh, from the 4th place position. Oh, my God. And their points leader was involved. Morgan Shepherd. Shepherd. Championship contender. Oh, now they're freaking out. Oh, God. AI are having a seizure now. Wow. Another caution. This has been a wreck fest, but oh, I didn't see that coming. Schrader's got damage, and once again, he had a good run going, and it doesn't look like he's gonna have. It looks like he's gonna have his 5th consecutive bad race. Let's take a look at that here. That was a crazy restart. So Schrader dive bombs the 21 going in the 1. This is where it all starts. He pulls out last second and says, I'm going to go for the pass here. Dive bombs him in that corner. I think going over that bump gets him loose. And the 21 gives him the gap. And Davey just takes that little space there and runs them both up the track. Makes it 3 wide. He files through. Terry Labonte's going to follow him through as well. But Terry's going to run him up the track a little bit. And Ken... Oh, no, actually... Ken gives Morgan space, but Morgan actually comes off the wall there and just touches him and just gets them hooked together, and then it's done from there. And spins him around. So, man, Schrader got the worst of it, but your points leader, Morgan Shepherd, lost all of his track position. He fell from on that restart he went from 2nd to I believe in the mid-30s. And now Davey Allison up to 2nd place. Your 2nd and 3rd place points leaders 1-2. Your points leader just fell all the way to the back. It's still, we're not even halfway through the season yet, but you got this. Yeah, think about these things. We've seen championships come down to 5 or 10 points. So now, will anyone pit? This is the question. Will anyone pit now? Nope. Of course not. No one's gonna pit. Maybe we'll sit on 2. 2. They might be trying to make it all the way to the finish because we've had so many cautions. Oh, that's going to be interesting. So we're going to have a restart with how many to go? We're going to have a restart with 4 to go. So, and now here's a question I want to ask. It's on 2 probably. That's why they haven't pitted. Can they make it on gas? I don't. No, we don't have to find out. Pace car's going to turn off. We're going to have a 4-lap shootout. Let's see what happens here. As Dale Earnhardt leads them down. He's led every lap today. All 160 of them. And we're going back green. Sand them all back down to the 1 again. Look at everyone drop out. Oh, Davey Allison's going to go for it. Davey's going to go for the lead with help from Rusty from behind. Can he get him down to the 1? Through the corner, Davey's going to get him. And now Rusty's coming through. Oh, Davey clears him. Rusty couldn't do it, though. Can Dale get Davey back, though? Davey, who has been slowly working his way through the field in every restart today, has now just taken the lead from Dale Earnhardt, who has dominated this race. And look at the 14 slam the wall of Bobby Hamilton back there. It's a treacherous corner. And now look at that. Jeff Gordon, where'd he come from? He's all the way up to 4th. Coming through the corner here. Davey coming to 3 laps to go. Can he hold off the field? And get these big drafts, these big runs down these straightaways here. Let's take a look here. Nothing. So you're going to send them all back down to 1 now. Going over that big bump in the turn number 1. Dale Earnhardt is not going to give it away that easily. You know, Dale, he's the Intimidator. Expect a big move out of the 3-car here, possibly. And also, like I said, fuel mileage, that may become a factor. It may not, though. I think you can go 40 laps here, especially with all those cautions. Dale, look at that. He ran a little bit higher line. They get that run off the corner. Maybe he can get him down in the turn number 3 here. He's going to look. There he is. He's looking down in the 3 here. Can he get under him? No, he couldn't get under him here, and that's actually going to hurt him a little bit. But look at this. These two are actually going to run a higher line. Oh, because Dale's pitting! Oh! Dale Earnhardt didn't have enough gas! 2 to go! That 2 laps short. Alright. We saw Morgan Shepherd run out of gas just passing the start-finish line at Sears Point a few weeks back. And now we're going to have a duel to the finish between Davey Allison, Rusty Wallace, and Jeff Gordon. Here comes all 3 of them back down the turn number 2 again. And down the short chute. Will any of them pit this time? Will Davey make it? Will Rusty make it? Will any of them make it? Davey's going to stay out, so he's going to go for the win here. All of them are. No one's going to pit. All right, everyone's confident. So it must be Dale Earnhardt just had terrible gas mileage. Probably because he was leading so long. Oh, they got a run on him here. That time by, they turned 3/10 faster than Davey. They will catch him probably this lap. So let's find out what happens here. Last lap. This is it. Can Davey Allison hold off the field to claim his 25th career victory? Down the long backstretch one more time. Rusty Wallace hasn't won yet this year. Jeff Gordon has 2 wins this year. His last coming in race 4. Him trying to claim his 3rd career victory. Down into the final corner. Will the fuel hold up for everybody? Coming off of turn number 3. Davey Allison is going to win the 1994... Wait, hold on. Rusty's got to run to the line. Almost got him. I think Davey ran out of gas. I am confused. Wait, hold on. Why did he slow down? Davey ran out of gas coming to the line. Holy shit. Did he? He starts accelerating. That was like a Vince Welch call. I just stopped talking. I was I started thinking. I was like, what the hell's going on with Davey? Let's try cockpit for a second here. Let's take a listen. I think he was running. I think it started surging. You know, let's listen through the final corner. Yeah, it started surging a little bit. And here comes Rusty with a huge run of steam. Trying. Oh! That's a photo finish, basically. I mean, look how close he was to getting him. That was actually really close. Oh my gosh. Photo finish. Well, with that, I hope you people enjoyed the 13th race season. Davey Allison wins in dramatic fashion. beating Rusty Wallace for his 25th career victory. Jeff Gordon, 3rd. Terry Labonte, 4th. Mark Martin, 5th. 6th, Ricky Rudd. 7th, Michael Waltrip. 8th, Derek Culp. 9th, Kyle Petty. And 10th is Harry Gant. Good runs for those two in the back of that top 10 there. Dale Earnhardt, who had the pit for gas, finishes 35th. Ken Schrader finishes 18th. He recovers for an 18th place finish. But still. Oh my God, Davey. Holy crap. Can he roll back around the pit lane? We'll find out, or unless I stop the replay early. So that is that. And now your point standings after this race, after Davey Allison claims victory. Davey takes the points lead from Morgan Shepherd, because Morgan Shepherd actually fell back. Forgot to mention that. Morgan fell back to 36th. So Davey Allison takes the points lead with the win, and now he has a 59-point lead over Morgan Shepherd. This is the best case scenario for Davey. He had Dale Earnhardt run out of gas, Morgan spin someone out and get wrecked, and almost everyone in the top 5 in points have a problem that was close to him. So 59-point lead for Davey Allison, and then you have to go back to 158 points back from Davey Allison's Dale Earnhardt. And then 259 points back is Jimmy Spencer. And then it's even, it starts getting really far back from there. Ken Schrader falls all the way back to 6th in points. Darrell Waltrip 7th. Jeff Gordon 8th. Rusty Wallace 9th. Tied with Rusty Wallace for 9th is Mark Martin. And I don't put this up, but only 3 points back, and 11th is Rick Wilson still. So that's still pretty close. Of course, I will post the full final series season standings at the end of the season. I just post the top 10 because, And now Davey Allison is reversing onto the racetrack. All right, that's fantastic, Davey. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So yeah, hope people enjoyed. Next week we will be at Michigan for the 1994 Miller Genuine Draft 400. So until next time, thank you for watching.